The food is amazing.
It is some of the best food you'll ever eat.
Absolutely amazing. Not too spicy. To me, just perfect.
For me, who eats like a toddler, it could be challenging. It's very delicious.
It's amazing.
The key with Healthy Niños is they tackled a problem that they've perceived and they stay within that realm and they are good at what they do. The primary focus is the health of children. There are between 68 and 70 communities that they have had working relationships with since back in 1996. When we arrive into a community, we'll have everything packaged on a big truck and we'll be unloading the main stations that we'll be going through.
We pull everything out of the big truck that they have. We set up everything in each individual stations. They have different locations for each station.
Registration, taking blood pressures and vital signs.
People are out playing with the kids or, kind of enjoying that or helping set up.
We have a medical brigade, so there are doctors and nurses and dentists in the community there that are the core of the team that goes out on the medical brigade. We are supporting them.
The children who are underneath of 5 years would get vitamin A, and just about everyone is offered parasite medication. The most important station is the vital signs that they take for the children. They do heights and weights, and they have been tracking them every year that they've been there. They can tell how they are growing, whether they are malnourished or not.
We're going into these same communities over and over again and building bonds and helping to grow with these people and see them yearly so we can take yearly stats of them and see how they're doing as they grow.
As they earmark those children, they have an opportunity to invite them back to a nutrition center to try to catch those kids back up on weight and height.
Then they get to see a doctor, and from the doctor visit or nurses, there's also dental work that's being done for some of the people. Then they get to come to the pharmacy, and the final station is a donation station where when we talk about behind the scenes that happens from our congregation and the donations we're able to give to each family and kids, which is very heartwarming. The most important to me at that moment is when they get a Bible and the reaction of people being able to get a Bible.
While we're in those communities, we pour cement floors in at least 2 of the homes within those communities.
We go out, we mix buckets of sand with water and concrete, and they have this big tub that we just mix it all together and then dump it into the floor, and that's my favorite part.
Sometimes it's an elderly person who has waited their whole life to be able to have a concrete floor. What's very unique in Honduras is it starts with this family who can get a floor. That floor is going to continue to go to the next generation, to the next generation. So the work that is being done today is going to be for future.
My favorite stories are always in seeing how the people who go down are impacted.
There's nothing else that comes to mind than meeting Moises. He was a young boy and he just touched me. I really want to see Moises again. It was so special to me. Me and that kid built a bond that I didn't build with anyone else. And all we did was just play soccer and barely spoke to each other.
There was this little old lady that had already gone down to the community, and she was actually kind of on her way back up. She had in her bucket on her shoulder like all the beans and all the food and stuff that they had gotten at the community. And we walked up to, there was like a clearing up at the top of the hill, and we walked up to that point, and I remember her saying she had a 2-hour commute back up the mountain, that she had come 2 hours to the community to just get food because she was hungry.
We have a team member who is just as sweet as can be. She loves the children so much. She took notice of a child in the community who was sick. You could tell he was malnourished. He had some congestion, some trouble breathing. She really went above and beyond to have one of our doctors go and check on him. We went to a local grocery store and we purchased a ton of stuff that we were able to take to their home and drop off. And the mother just cried and cried and cried and had been going through a lot of hard things, and we were able to tell her how much God loves her and is with her and is for her. I had a small piece of that, but I got to witness it and share the love of God with that woman.
I remember when we was handing out crosses, and I remember one of the kids turned around and gave it to Mark, and it meant more to me in the moment that they also are trying to witness to us as we are trying to witness to them. Matthew 25, I believe verse 40, he says that when you do this to the least of these, my brothers and sisters, you've done it unto me.
Pray and ask God for wisdom and ask Him to make the way.
Do it. Do it. You will not regret your decision. In fact, all it takes is one time, and just be prepared to go back time and time again.
I would tell them that it's a week, and why not?
The thing that I'm always amazed by, this year's cost is around $2,150. I have yet to see that keep anybody who wanted to go from going. We have such a generous congregation. That's never been an issue. The amount of joy that it would bring to the people you will see down there, for them to see you, will change everything that you perceive about when you come back. It will wreck you in a good way.